Turn it on, huh? Let's do a roll call, or
Echo here.
yeah, that's a weird echo. Oh,
I can't have the speakers on the computer on. Only the speaker, so if somebody else is playing with the computer, the speaker is set to on.
Oh, and then it feeds
Ah.
back a little bit. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Record, and then I can do a roll call. Committee member Herman.
here.
Committee member Dukes.
Here.
Committee member Jacobson. Committee member Musgrave. Chris.
Here.
Committee member Musgrave Ed.
Here.
Committee member Winterson.
Here?
Committee member Chapman.
Here.
Thank you.
All right, and then the land acknowledgement. The land that Eureka rests on is known in the Wiyot language as Jabrujiji. Past actions by local, state, and federal governments remove the Wiyot and other indigenous peoples from the land and threaten to destroy their cultural practices. The city of Eureka acknowledged the Wiyot community, their elders both past and present, as well as their future generations. This acknowledgement demonstrates the city's commitment to dismantle the ongoing legacies of settler colonialism. And approval of the minutes. Does somebody want to submit a motion to approve?
So moved.
Okay.
A second?
There we go. We have a motion and a second. And let's call a vote do we have to do a vote to approve the minutes? I'm forgetting. Okay, thank you.
You can call just a yay or nay vote.
Okay. Yeah. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? The ayes have it unanimously. Public comment. Hi, public. Any comment? Okay. Well, thank you for being here. No old business, new business. 4.1, review and adopt 2024 bylaws. So Kelly has been so kind as to send those to us. Do we have some that I can read into the record? Or? Okay.
I wanted to thank you for making it so pretty with the logo and, you know,
actually see
it
them.
looks all official.
They're not actually attached to the agendas on our screen. Is there something I'm missing?
Did you have questions? I mean, do you make you a copy?
Well, I guess if
She sent us a copy. Do you have that? Oh, I have my computer. You don't.
I don't have my computer. I didn't bring my laptop. No.
I think yes, but now it's like it's not the top thing in my mind. right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, exactly.
I guess
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
I mean,
We need 5 because Deborah has some typos.
Was it changed from before? I mean, there was a preliminary that went around with their.
Yes, something was changed.
Oh,
I
okay.
think, yeah.
That's why you guys don't receive them as part of your agenda to double check.
Somehow.
But
yeah.
it's what we decided last time.
Right. Yeah.
Minus
It was just the section E.
section you got.
Oh
clip-
yes.
clip
yes.
and everything
oh,
else
yes.
is
I
the
do
fa- the
recall that.
same.
Yes. I just okay. Yes.
Okay. Well, if that's the only change,
Yeah,
then
that-
that's
right. Yeah. then
Yeah,
it's
that was the only change,
Okay.
and that's
Okay.
because it kind of duplicated.
Yes, that makes sense. when I read
section
it. Yes,
A.
yes, that
Do you
makes
have
sense.
it? I can read it out to people if we're comfortable with that.
She's copying it for
Okay.
you.
Sit tight.
Just hang out.
Yeah, it's not all that
Right,
fascinating to read aloud.
No, I do remember it now that you specify. Yes. I read that in email earlier. I didn't realize that was here.
yeah. That squared away. Let's see.
It's here. The device. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, good.
Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Council, committee,
Staff member.
that's all the thing in section E was removed, right here. So it was E under purposes that was removed, right? Yeah,
Possible, okay.
yeah.
We
yep,
got
yep.
that when possible provision under staff. That's a little bit of a conversation. No, okay.
Right. You reminded me.
So,
All right. So can we
Can we need?
proceed to approve the bylaws, or?
Was there any, yeah, I mean, I know.
well, I do have a question. I thought we were trying to make it so that the membership didn't have to consist of 7 members. Do we want,
Oh, I see.
That's in the ordinance.
oh, that's the ordinance. This is the bylaws.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
right,
until
the
you
last
guys
page,
release
on the
members,
last
we
page,
can't
on the
change
third
it.
page, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, my
Shall
bad.
consist of,
Okay.
shall consist of, yeah, yeah. Right, right here. And then one was held over.
I guess I'll just point out, on the second page, there's a spot for amendments. So when council members change, energy committee members change, we would do this yearly if necessary. So, if there's something that we then want to consider changing, like
So,
going down to 5 people, because we only have 5 people, you know, we would make amendments as things may come up.
so I am still going to disagree with number 2 in section 3, and if everybody disagrees with me, that's fine. But I don't think we need to say that
Yes.
committee members shall serve no more than 2 consecutive terms, because I think that we
That's
will.
in the ordinance.
Oh, that's in the ordinance. Okay. So
We were
it's not
very
being
limited by
applied.
what's in the
Alright.
ordinance. We
I forgot about that.
could
Okay.
expand on it, but we couldn't change it. We did add, unless
Secretary.
requested by the city council.
So is the secretary our addition? Sorry, I don't remember. Is the
The
secretary our
secretary
addition?
is a new position that I am filling temporarily. But somebody needs to take notes other than the official minutes so that we can remember what it is we have obligated ourselves individually and collectively to do.
Yeah.
And that might be something we want to put on the agenda, is to vote for a secretary next month.
All right.
The officer's duties were not delineated in the ordinance.
Yep.
And so that was Chris and me thinking, okay, what do these people do? And then we discussed it last month, or whenever, last month,
February.
1927, whenever it was, I don't know.
Yeah. That short February month always screws me up.
So to bring it up with the secretary, so that means we're going to need a chair, a vice chair, and a secretary that show up to the meeting every time? Okay. Just,
Have to have all 3 of them, just like we don't have to have the vice chair here to hold the meeting.
I guess that's true. That's true.
And like,
Yes, if the secretary doesn't show up, then there's no minutes taken. Yes,
Okay.
if the vice isn't here, you run the meeting. You're not here, the vice runs the meeting. You know.
if you're both not
Okay.
here, I open the meeting till you get here.
So it's not
Okay.
like those 3 have to be.
Okay, that makes sense.
Currently don't have a secretary, is that the, or do we?
Not an official one,
Not an
no.
official one.
Not an official one, okay, gotcha.
For a while, Chris was though, and
Yeah.
then I stopped
Deborah's
doing it.
been doing it now.
So you want to ask about discussion from anybody
Yeah,
else?
does-
Public, does the public get to discuss on this?
If you're voting on it.
I think that was good. Well, so does anybody else have anything on here?
No, it's everything that I expected to be on here that we've talked about. Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have a motion to?
Public?
Well, I think we have to get the motion going,
Oh.
then the public. Oh,
Public comment first.
okay.
Ah.
Public.
I don't want to be the secretary.
There you go. That's it.
All in favor of Randy being
That's right,
secretary
that's
Aye.
right. We don't have to be
unanimous,
on the
Randy.
committee. Are you interested in being on the committee
and
first?
chair and vice chair.
That's it.
Okay, so do I have a motion to put this to a vote?
I move we adopt the 2024 bylaws as presented here on paper.
And I think it's not to adopt the bylaws.
Or adopt
I think it's a motion to suggest the bylaws, right? To,
Which way is it going? Are we going to you or you?
oh, I thought the city council had to, oh. Ah. Okay, my bad. My bad. Exactly what you said then.
I move as previously stated.
Okay, so do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, so then let's go with a vote by ayes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? It's unanimously adopted.
We did it, Deborah.
Woohoo! Good job, Deborah and Chris. Thank you for all of your hard work on it.
Yeah, it's good to have something on paper. It really is, actually. To make everything clear.
Okay, that is done. Moving on to 5, electing a vice committee chair. Our vice committee chair is not here. Does anybody else want to suggest someone else for the position or volunteer for the position?
I nominate Chris.
I'll accept the nomination.
Okay, so all those in favor of Chris being the new vice chair? Oh, sorry, we need a second for that motion. Is there a second for that motion?
I second that.
Okay, we have a second. All those in favor for Chris being the new vice chair, please say aye.
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 Appreciate your confidence.
All those opposed, please say nay. It is passed unanimously, I believe, with Chris abstaining.
Yep.
I didn't hear a nay from Chris, so I'll take that as an abstain.
Sure.
So Chris is our new vice chair. All right. Our next meeting will be Monday, May 6th, 2024 at 5 p.m.
May I?
Does anybody else
I'd
have
like
anything
a
else?
secretarial election on the agenda for next month.
That makes sense.
Because we have to vote on it. So it
Yeah.
has to be. What?
Okay, I can send you an email about that. I'll send an
Yep,
email.
send an agenda request email.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll
Oh, I
send an
see.
agenda
That's right.
request.
There's protocol.
Deborah.
There's
With-
protocol
yep,
for that, right?
please.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that tonight.
And you might want to ask if there's anything else for the
Yep.
agenda next month.
I was writing down to do this so that I don't forget. Sorry.
And I'm making a note in the notes because that's.
So many notes of notes.
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody else have anything else tonight? I guess I did have one thing actually, Kelly. Title 20. I've been doing a little research on it and I was going to send you some information for our next meeting, but I'm hoping it's just a kind of Title 20 feels really comprehensive for energy laws, and it feels like something that I can't possibly imagine there's not growing pains in the city meeting it. So I'm wondering if that's a discussion somebody in the city would be willing to come to the committee meeting at some point in time and have with us and discuss Title 20, because it's something we've like bandied about for a while. So I was hoping to have a
Title
more
20 or
robust
Title 24?
title.
or
I guess
both of them?
I
don't
was
know.
looking at
So-
Title 20. Yeah, Title 24, yes, but also Title 20, actually. I was looking into Title 20 as well. So I guess I will send you an email about it and just see if we can get somebody to come and discuss it, because some of the energy laws are very dense, and it'd be interesting to hear like kind of what the city's growing pains are with them, how they're going about making sure they're
I don't know who that would be. So yeah, send me an email and I'll see if there's anyone that can come talk
Okay.
to Title 20 and 24.
okay. Thank you.
I actually had a question regarding, I think it was last meeting's presentation, the grant regarding the EV charging stations. I looked at the numbers afterwards, and it seemed like they seemed particularly inexpensive compared to some numbers I'd seen for some other city EV charging stations, but maybe my memory on numbers isn't very good. And I wasn't sure, was that the difference between level 2 and level 3, or was that?
It could be
I
that.
don't really know. If
Okay.
I don't know what you're
It could be
comparing or
that.
what numbers you're talking about. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
we,
yeah.
we put together an estimate, so I'm not sure what
Okay,
you're
yeah.
comparing it with.
It seemed like a good deal compared to some numbers I'd seen before for some other things, so
Okay.
that's a good thing, but
Yeah.
I have to look at the numbers to have a more focused question.
I will say level 3s are a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm thinking that may have been a part of it. Yeah, exactly.
And a lot faster.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah, for obvious. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If your car can use them, which is
Yeah, and not all cars can.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
level 2s are more universally what's being adopted in
Yeah.
most cities,
Yeah.
to my knowledge. That is more common. All right.
do we want to think about some kind of subcommittee to figure out that Title 20 or Title 24 question for next time?
I think we're good. I think I
No?
can do it on my own. Yeah. I've
Okay.
been doing a lot of research
it.
on my own. So,
All right.
and I think that this will be like kind of an evolving thing. So
Okay,
I'll probably have some information for Kelly to share out with folks via email.
trying to
Yeah, just what you're looking
Possibly
for and the
recruit
questions you're
somebody
looking
for
for. Yep.
Yeah, that sounds good. And it's something that we can maybe discuss at the next committee meeting too. I'll send some articles out. And that way, if folks want to help me flesh out the questions,
I can help with that.
cool. So,
okay. I might bother you in a week or two to see if you're on it.
Please.
Okay.
all right. Anybody else? Seeing no more comments, I am going to close the meeting.
Okay.
And we'll see you all May 6, 2024. And just a friendly reminder, please respond to Kelly's emails about whether or not you'll be attending. If we don't have a minimum of
Yeah.
4 people, we don't have a quorum, and Kelly needs to know that information before the meeting.
Oh, just
Thank you.
quick one. April's out because holiday or something.
Yeah, Caesar Chavez Day is April
Sears
1st.
Chavez. Okay,
Yep.
got it.
April's what?
Sears Chavez.
So we won't be having an April meeting.
right, yes,
Our next
gotcha,
meeting's in May. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, and everybody vote. If you haven't voted already, please vote.
Voting's tomorrow. End of voting is tomorrow.
My wife and I do ballot transport. We want heavy bags tomorrow when we close up the shop.
Oh, I love that job. Okay, did we adjourn?